Hey guys, Laura here with TruckDash TMS. Welcome. If you're here for the first time, again, my name is Laura. I'm here with TruckDash. We are a tracking management software based out of Illinois, and we're trying to help as many tracking companies as possible. TruckDash TMS started in 2015 as an idea to help owners with their trucking business. It progressed to a cloud-based logistics solution designed to help carriers, dispatchers, and brokers manage all process related to trucking and dispatching of consignments. The platform enables agents to quickly assign and track shipments, driver settlements, and customer invoicing, and managing customizable interference. Now, just a couple things about what TruckDash is capable of doing. Our main services that we're using right now, they are order and invoices, customization of trips. You can do IFTA and state mile taxes, or drivers' salaries and payment history. You can take care of your trucks and trailers. You can manage them, and you can track the repairs and the maintenance. The system is very easy to use. You do not need a lot of training. You do not need a course for this. It's pretty easy. It's a cloud-based platform that could be learned in just a couple of minutes. If you give it a try, you have a month free. This is a trial that goes for the first month after you sign up online and you set up your account. And after that, it's on a monthly basis. So let's jump on what exactly the system does. So I'm just going to switch the screens here and I will show you really quick what you can do TruckDash. So there you go. This is the main page of TruckDash. After you sign up your account, you enter your company name, your name, email address, phone numbers, you hit the button that says sign up. This is going to prompt you to the sign in page where you're going to put your credentials. As you can see in the left side of the page, you have all the features that TruckDash can accommodate. Now, let's not forget, we're still in process of integrating the software with QuickBooks. Hopefully by the end of this year, if not beginning of next year, it's gonna be fully integrated. So a lot of features that will help company drivers, will help dispatchers that are still coming. So you see the load orders. Then you have the drivers, then you have the trucks, trailers, customers, carriers, payments, maintenance of the truck and trailers, fuel records, reports. So this will give you a general idea of how your business is doing, all the payroll expenses, IRP accounts, and hardware providers. Now, going one by one, I will start with the drivers because the system will not work if you do not have everything set up from the beginning. So in order to make it work, you will have to have drivers, truck, and trailers pretty much set up. If you're already established company and if you want to transition to our system, then those are the very first three steps that you will have to bring into the system: drivers, trucks, and trailers. Now, how you add a driver? It's very easy. You have a button that says Add Driver, and you fill out all the information about this driver: name, last name, email, phone, and date of birth. And then um, in the right side, you'll just have to hit next, and it will prompt you to the next tab, which is the employment section. Now, under the employment section, you'll have to give this driver a ID, and this is your company ID number. All the other information. If the driver, it's a company driver or owner operator, you have the option of choosing from from the tab that says position. Now, endorsements, if the drivers has any, feel free to choose them. If the driver is an owner operator and it's working and he's working under a LLC as a company, then this is where you're going to input the information. At the bottom, hit save. That's going to prompt you to the next tab that says payroll. Very easy. The start payment date, how much you're going to pay this driver, if you pay the driver per mile, per week, every 2 weeks, or percentage of the gross. Transactions refers to everything that you will charge this driver or anything that comes from the driver to you. So let's say you have an escrow that you're requiring from the driver. You'll have to set it up as a new item. It's a recurring item or a one-time fee. Everything goes in here. Then under the attachment section, you will have the paperwork that's related to the driver, from the CDL, driver license, CDL, medical card, so on and so forth. So it's like a one-stop where you can handle all the paperwork. Now, the next step, like I said, will be to take care of the trucks. Not much different than the drivers. Each unit will be entered as a new truck, and all the details, they will have to be filled out before you will save the screen. Okay, trailers, same thing like with the trucks. You'll have the unit number, the year, the model, the VIN number. So in one screen, when you enter to the trailer, very easy. Either you go onto the tab that says search and you look for your trailer, or you click on it and you get all the information. In the bottom of the page, there are the attachments where you will have to enter all the documentation for the trucks and for the trailers. Both of them pretty much the same. Now, once you're done with those three, you are ready to set up your loads. And for that, you're going to go to the left top corner where it says load orders, and you'll create a new order. For that, you'll have to have the customer name or number, which is if you're a transportation company, this will be a broker name or the broker MC number, and the rest of the information that goes together with the load. So you have a load number, the load details, if it's a oversized load, if it's an overweight load, that's where you're going to enter it. Now you're going to have to enter the size of the trailer, what kind of a trailer that is, what commodity is, the weight, and in here you can add any notes that will be available for you for later checkup. And at the end, you will save the order. Now, in the right top corner, you have the button that says Unprocessed, Unassigned, Process Completed, Open Claim to be billed and factored. Those it refers at the loads. Automatically, all the loads, they will go on the unprocessed. So once you save an order, a load order, automatically they will become unprocessed. So I'm not filling out anything here. I'm just going to show you really quick how this looks. There is a load order. So let's say we have as broker King of Freight. Contact person, it's Mike. We carry wood. This is the load number. We have to tarp it. And after we save that part, we're going to enter the rate of this load, and you will save the order. Next step will be to enter the location, the pickup location and the delivery of the load. So for that, you have the timing, if it's a pickup or delivery, where is the location, where we pick up the load, and if you have any contact information, this is the right spot to enter it. For the pickup, after you enter the information and you save it, you'll have to enter the delivery of this load. Same thing, you will have to put the date when the load will deliver. It's a delivery load, an address, and if you have a contact information for the delivery location. Once you're done, you hit save, and on the bottom of the page, you will have to enter the rate confirmation and the proof of delivery. Now, those two things are important because if you will go and you will work with a factoring company, those two, they are needed in order for you to get paid. When you are done with the trip, with the information to enter all the load information, you will have to create a trip. And what this means, the system will automatically create a map of the load that we just enter. This means the pickup location, the delivery location, and the stops if there are any stops involved. After the load is done, after you save the trip, you can go ahead. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to set up a customer. Very easy. If the system is not finding it, you will just have to go under the new customer and enter all the information, the MC number, DOT number, street, city, state, zip code. And if you have a particular person that you're dealing with, this is where you'll have to enter it. Now, this, once you know from your factoring company that this particular um, broker, it's blacklisted, so you cannot, for some reason you worked with them before and they're blacklisted, you will just have to check mark it, and then next time, it's not approved by the factoring, and it's gonna just be easy for you to do so. Okay, now the payment section is where you'll have to, if you're a company owner or if you're a broker, this is where you're gonna pay. Under the driver pay area, you will have to choose the dates. And in order to make a settlement to pay the driver at the end of the period, at the week period, you will have to have the loads in the system as completed to be billed, paid, or factored. So like I said, by default, the system will make all the loads unprocessed in the beginning. So let's say you do have all the loads completed with all the paperwork that's needed, ready to go, then you just go and you switch their status from unprocessed to processed or completed. When that is done, you can go ahead, um, proceed to the payments tab and choose the date that you want to pay the drivers. Let's say you do the 20th, and we see the drivers, they are paid because they are no completed to be bill paid or factored loads showing up. Then you have your maintenance. This is the section where you have the trucks and the trailers that they require repairs or oil changes or anything that's in this line. The system will show you if a truck or a trailer is close to the due date, whatever miles there are left, in order for you to keep track of the changes, the filters, the brakes, and all that stuff. Now, the system, it's designed to work with the reports that you can generate from your fuel company that you're using. So let's say you're using TCF, for example, you will just have to download their file, their report for the week or for the month. for your expenses on the gas, and then coming to the section where it says add fuel, you will have to upload that report. Now, if the report is not clear enough for you, you can download a template and just fill out that template and then upload it in the system. And it should look somewhere this way, something like that. Um, Very easily, once you upload the report, you will be able to generate reports based on a gallon per state or gallon per truck or state. You get the number very easily. You're gonna go to your IFTA website and just introduce all the data in there. And this is where I was talking to you about the reports. Now just go under the gross. It's gonna show any information, gross income, how many miles your drivers they do, fuel cost per mile, fuel cost savings, if all the orders are fulfilled, and the customers buy a load amount. Under the payroll expenses, you will see all the deductions that I was talking in the beginning. If a driver is required to pay an escrow, you will deduct that as a recurring payment, well, let's say once a week. This is where you will see all the expenses together. So it's either you go driver by driver or you go on the payroll expenses, you will see that. And under the hardware providers, you will enter, let's say you have um, the hardwares for the truck, so everything that you pay and you want to keep track of them, the ELDs, everything that's needed, you can enter them here, contact person, when they expired, was the warranty on them, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is pretty much what TruckDash is built for. So like I said, it was built for trucking companies, for trucking owners, and from there developed to make it work for dispatchers and for brokers. Now, don't forget, we're not perfect. We're still in progress. So if you want to give us a try, create your account, take advantage of the free month. And this time, if you have any questions, if you would like the system to be personalized, or if you feel like it's missing anything, feel free to give us a call. This is where you can contact us. The phone number is 224-244-5002, or just leave us a comment or a message. That's it for today. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.